Like all the videos on Saigan Cat's channel are made possible by fans like you.
What I like about StarCraft and fighting games is you don't have anybody else to blame. You only have yourself who is responsible.
At the end of the game, the only person you can tell to get good is yourself or your enemy, or your defeated, crushed enemies.
It's a similar reason why I've fallen in love with the Souls series so much. I can't blame it on bad game design. 99% of the time, I can't blame it on bad game design. Bed of Chaos is arguable. But, yeah.
Not paying attention. I'm listening to you instead of,
You pay attention.
I'll be good.
You pay attention.
I'll be good.
Falcos understands. There is the lag issue. Supposedly, the King of Fighters 14 netcode is really good. Everybody who got early copies from retailers who broke Street Date have just been talking about how good the netcode is.
They have it up and running right now?
Yeah. They've had the servers live. It's funny, America's actually getting it first. Because new games come out on like Thursdays or Fridays in Japan.
Die.
It's so rare that a game gets released worldwide on the exact same day. Like, the only one I can really think of is Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
That was a good game, by the way.
It was an excellent game. I see why a lot of people think it's the best one, but personally I feel that 3 is. 3 with the Knuckles expansion.
You have to have the stacking cards, but yes.
Yeah. 14 Chaos Emeralds, 3 playable characters, save files. Was Oh, that's right! They've been really good about the Pokemon games coming out worldwide. Thank you, Sasore.
Alright, so we need to get into our team and figure out who needs to learn some techs, because we got 100 tech points.
Vegas.
Yep. So we're going to leave him on.
Chrono's already good. Did Glenn need anything else?
Oh, wait. No, he didn't. He's finished. Now that he has his frog squash. Looks like Luca and Robo.
I like the competition, and I like the idea of MOBAs. I like how they play. The people who play them infuriate me, and it takes too long. League takes way too long. I don't like the idea that I could play a game for 45 minutes to an hour and have lost in the first 15 minutes.
That's not true. This game is a perfect example. We were losing, and then, well, first we were doing great, and then we were losing, like, really badly, but then we picked it up again, and then we won. It can turn. You're wrong. You don't lose the game in the first 15 minutes. Okay. There are other times when I've been winning, and then the other team just turns it around, and we have to... We're back into turrets. We're trying hard to just defend because there's nothing else we can do because somehow they managed to get an upper hand.
Borg is playing Grandia too. I don't want to know what he thinks of Grandia 2. I love that game too much. I don't want to hear Borg's opinion on it.
So, what games does Borg love?
Borg likes any game that you can grind your way through.
A couple examples?
Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy. Any games where grinding will always beat the difficulty.
That was intentional.
I believe you. Like, you and Reggie know so much more about this game than me. He seems to like it. Well, that's good. Grandia 2 is actually really nice in that the Grandia games don't require grinding at all. They have such an excellently tuned combat system that so long as you learn the combat system, you can usually survive fights that you're completely unprepared for.
Have you seen the pilot episode of the new Tick they're doing on Amazon? The live-action Tick.
No, they're doing another live-action Tick?
Another brand new live-action Tick.
So I didn't mind the original live-action Tick. I thought it was fine for what it was. That's shocking.
I watched it last night. It's a good pilot. There's potential there. There are mistakes they made. Hopefully they learn from them.
Well, that sounds like a typical pilot.
Right. Yep. So, yeah.
Well, I'm glad that he's enjoying Grandia.
Alright, so we are about to take on a black Tyranno. We did save, but we did not shelter. I'm trying to think. Oh, I've got a few tabs to spend. So, our weakest power is on the guy who spams magic. Our weakest magic is on the guy who spams physical. And frog is our slowest speed. So let's organize this crap, find our tabs, and slam them down.
The other issue that I have with League of Legends is every time I tried playing with groups online, nobody wanted to explain the game, even in unranked. Even for just unranked casual matches, people would be shouting all sorts of stuff that I didn't understand. They'd be using League of Legends language that I didn't know because I was new to the game. And
Get good.
They would be really upset with me when I'd ask for clarification, like, I don't know what that means, can you please tell me? And I would get yelled at for it, even though this wasn't a ranked game or anything. My response to them was always, if it matters that much to you, what are you doing in unranked?
If it matters so much that you can't explain it.
Is this like the first fight against a Tyranno?
Kinda?
He's got the countdown again.
But he does not have a Zala or a barrier.
So it's easier, or he just does way more damage?
Does
Has
way
much
more
health?
damage. Yeah, he's kind of mean and stuff.
I haven't had that experience yet.
I had that experience. It's one of the... I had that experience in World of Warcraft also. That's another reason why I got so anxious about tanking again. Even with just a bunch of people I know, I was still worried about it. And of course it went fine.
Yeah, like nobody cared. I died a million times, I got locked out of the dungeon, but whatever.
We all died several times.
But nobody else got locked out of the fight.
You got locked out of one fight,
I
and
got locked out of 2 fights.
I have accidentally locked entire raid groups out of fights. So you're learning how to group. That one time in Goldshire, you don't talk about what happens in Goldshire. What happens in Goldshire stays in Goldshire.
Jeez, man.
There was a, so they have role-playing servers in WoW.
Hey.
They have role-playing servers in WoW. There's an inn in Goldshire in the main role-playing server that essentially serves as a...
outlet for those kinds of things.
Yes.
Okay.
Blizzard finally had to actually step in with game masters to get people to stop. And it's just become, everyone's always known about it, and now it's just very well known.
Yeah, I don't know about it.
You didn't know about it? You didn't play a lot of WoW beyond a certain point. You played for a while a long time ago, before that really became a well-known thing. Kona, come here. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Dude, I tried finding several RP servers. Like, I really enjoyed...
Oh. I meant to leave slash him. Oh.
my RP Corp on EVE Online. And I think that WoW has a lot of room for role-playing. I mean, it's a role-playing game. It's ideal. Never found a good RP server, never found a good RP group. Whenever I did find people role-playing, they were so far into whatever storyline they had come up with that it was just completely inaccessible.
You have to accept my canon that I wrote myself and I'm in love with, or we can't play together.
Yeah,
It's like, no, dude, there has to be...
It was all their own fan fiction as opposed to them playing characters within a pre-established world.
Right. They want to be the GM and the character, and you have to be one or the other.
That's the joy of having an MMORPG, is we already have the setting, we already have the history, we have a phone book worth of lore. We know the rules of this world. And why are we making shit up to go on top of that?
And there's a computerized, automated GM maintaining the rules. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
All we have to do is create a character that fits within it and play to that character along with other people who are interested in the RP. And you can't fucking find that. Except in MUDs. In MUDs, it is strictly enforced. Right? They will come down on you if you roleplay outside of what is acceptable for the world's rules. Like a slash fic of Arthas and Illidan. Although that pairing is kind of surprising. If they were going to ship Arthas with anyone who's not Jaina, it would have been Kelthus.
Oh gosh, that was a long fight.
You rocked him though. Like
I
you had control of that the entire time.
I'm missing Marley's haste, and I'm missing her double tech cure all. But Glenn's heal is good enough.
Glenn has really good heal, and then between Chrono and Magus, this is a really damage heavy group.
Behold the rainbow shell! Yeah! This stuff has a strong but fleeting high.
What is this even for? They seem to know what it is. No.
Camera Cat is really interested in that lamp. That's all this is. Who's going to carry this for us? We ain't doing this crap.
Honey, you can go in front of the camera once.
I didn't want him to knock it around. It's not really held in place very well.
As I exit the dungeon, they warp me to Guardia Castle. They didn't want the player figuring it out. It's great. Hello, you're always welcome here. What can I do for you? Yeah.
What was the quest flag for this thing? I have no idea what's going on with this rainbow shell.
So the quest flag was while we were putzing around in the world, we met Toma in a bar.
Stop.
And they'd given us several
opportunities. Oh, is that what Toma was talking about?
They gave us several opportunities to meet Toma earlier. And then the old man said there's like something shiny. That was and so there was a hint about it in the old man's dialect. Toma was the quest flag. And then he told us where to go. Okay. We went and got it.
You want to keep that huge shell safe here until the next century. So we go forward in time.
Yep.
Yes, my love.
When do you guys play till?
10.
We usually go until 10. What's up? Did you want me to... Oh, were you wondering if you wanted to do another league game?
Yeah.
We could be done here. It'd be nice to have Reggie back for the end quests. They're going to go really quickly.
Really quick?
Really quickly?
Really quick.
Really quick. Really quick. Yep.
If you want to finish out what we're doing now and save, we can do that. Do you want me to play some League with you?
I was thinking of watching something today.
We have the Killing Joke.
We also have our anime that we've missed a couple episodes of.
We caught up on it just the other week. We should... Shogeki no Soma? We should only have one episode waiting.
Yeah, Wings of Time, baby.
Yeah, out of all the MMORPGs out there, I feel that there's several MUDs that have gotten it right. Nobody else has. Because the other ones focus too much on the gameplay, whereas MUDs almost have a requirement to focus on the roleplay and the storytelling.
Alright, so the Faded Hour is where it stays till the end of the game.
Okay. So we're in the final chapter. There's just a bunch of extra stuff to do.
Yep. You talk to him and he'll re-give you the list of all the extra stuff to do. The only thing he doesn't mention explicitly, I believe, is Cyrus and his ghosts and reconciliation with Glenn. But we're totally going to get there.
Sadie enjoyed the recent After Dark. I started posting more of the Urosuki Doji reaction videos.
My favorite one was cons of a demon phallus and pros of a demon phallus. And you're doing a very good job with the editing on that. There was a lot of source material, but it worked out well. It's
been a lot of work to edit it. A lot of people are requesting that we continue and do another one.
Why would you do this to me?
Well, okay.
My God, why?
We don't have to keep watching Urosuki Doji.
Yeah, we do. We got the box set, bro.
Baby, are you hearing this?
What happened?
Regarding people wanting to see more of the Saigan After Dark series with the hentai reactions.
The soul-crushing sigh.
That sigh.
We've worked in a call center in a previous life, and yeah, we know the soul-crushing sigh.
We have
Pat said,
2 episodes.
Huh?
We have 2 episodes.
We have 2 episodes we're missing? Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, we can wrap this up. But first, so we finished the first movie of Urosuki Doji. Pat just said we have an entire box set to watch.
We have to finish. We've got an obligation.
Pat wants to finish watching it. Pat wants to finish watching 3 more Urosuki Doji movies.
What are the other options other than Urosuki Doji?
So, the one that is commonly being requested, Mizu is naming it right now, is Bible Black. People call it the modern day Urosuki Doji.
Are you putting a no research on this again for me?
Yes.
Okay. Deal.
For both of you.
Code of honor. No
I'm
research.
already familiar with it. Reggie's already... Why are Reggie and I already so familiar with all of these? So, Bible Black is regularly referred to as the current generation's Urosuki Doji. It's the one that really pushes boundaries, etc., etc., etc. I think it's really casual compared to Urosuki Doji. Because I have seen some shit. You guys have now seen some shit. I have seen more shit than you. Still. My current vote, everyone is so happy, wants Bible Black. My actual vote is for La Blue Girl, which was made by the Urosuki Doji guy, but it's more of a comedy?
Okay.
So it would wind up being one of those 2. I don't think Bible Black is going to be as scarring as you guys, as scarring to you guys as your first encounter.
I think
with
my skin might be a little tougher now.
Yeah, because going through the footage and cutting it, I legitimately feel guilty, like I have wronged both of you, because you both look so
mortified.
And I feel like I really did something wrong.
A disservice? No. Looking back, I'd do it again.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah. Knowing what I know now, I would tell you to do it.
Because you wouldn't go near me for like 2 days. I tried to hug you, like the next day, you're like, don't.
Really?
Go about.
I don't know.
Hey, go about.
Kona, go lay down. Go lay down.
Show on your stick.
But yeah, if you guys are up for it, then we can totally find another one. I may go with Bible Black just because that's the one that everybody knows these days. I think it's kind of tame. Then again, I have seen...
Welcome to the stream!
What's up, Alden? We're discussing the next thing for a possible continuation of the Saigan After Dark hentai reaction series. Oh, Ashes! you'll learn a few things about yourself, namely what you aren't into. You'll see something, you'll be like, I didn't know that was a thing. Good. Not interested.
Just checking. And of course, if there's a surprise, that's cool, then there's that too, I suppose.
Really? This is what I'm... Huh.
I guess middle school really was tough.
So, I guess we'll end Chrono Trigger here.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're switching over to Perry Plays League, or are you guys going to go watch some...
We're going to go watch some Shokugeki no Soma.
Cool.
Some Food Wars, which is awesome. You should totally watch it. You should totally watch it. Yeah, Reggie and I, most of it is just capturing your reactions.
Having you guys
All
there to
of it
spitball
is
with is great.
capturing our reactions.
No, like, there's fist bumps and shame and Reggie's hilarious insight. It was good to have.
Good, Mizu. You are doing yourself a service by watching Shokugeki no Soma. The last 2 eps were awesome. Well, I guess we got to go and watch them. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you. Will you be back next week?
Oh, yeah.
We'll be back next week. You saved?
We saved and everything.